Hey guys, welcome to Cruise and Tarot. Alright, so sorry, I do have my dog in here because the water's in here and he's going to be complaining a lot. So just giving you a heads up. Alright, let's see what's happening next for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm also on TikTok if you want to check that out. For extra readings, alright, let's go ahead and get started with Aquarius. What's happening next for Aquarius? Aquarius energy. To see what's happening for you guys. Okay, so here we go. Aquarius, what's happening for you next? Here, someone's going to be making a decision when it comes to understanding some kind of emotion or your heart. All right, so some kind of decision will be made, or someone will be making a decision when it comes to some kind of emotion, understanding emotion. And whatever this is, they're going to be understanding how everything went down, or how long it's been happening, or if it's going to be a long-term thing. And I'm sorry, I have my door open and there's going to be flies in here because my dog needs to come in and out here sometimes. Anyways, what else? Okay, this could be the emotions is looking towards some kind of energy here. It could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be a male. If you're a male energy, not interested in a male, this is someone really intensely. If you are a male energy, not interested in another male, in other words, you're a male interested in a female, this is you super focused on wanting to take some type of action, or super focused. The why you're deciding this because some kind of action that went down is the reason why you're trying to decide this. If you're a feminine energy, this is the person you might be interested in, and they are super focused on wanting to take some kind of action, or again, they're just focused on an action that kind of influenced them having to make a decision here. Okay. This person, it's almost like they're wanting to leave something behind, like a current situation. They want to leave it behind. That could be you. Could be leaving you behind, that you can be leaving someone behind. It's a current private situation. They want to let go. They want to go to calmer waters. They want to calm things down. Okay. And at the same time, they're looking at a potential offer here. So if you're the type that got this offer, you're looking at options when it comes to this offer, or whether or not you take this offer. But somebody here is looking at how to make an offer, what offers have been done or have been given to someone else. And if there's not another person involved, which could not be, this could be more like wanting to leave home, or wanting to leave something private, wanted to leave something that they're comfortable with, like comfort zone, wanting to leave their comfort zone. I'm just going to take one. All right, so I think there's somebody here who's young and carefree, possibly someone who knows better, who thinks they're better, or some kind of upgrade here, and they're trying to take control. Maybe someone young, someone privileged here. Sometimes I look at this and you know what I think? Self-righteous person here. All right. Okay, so there's some kind of expectation here, or feeling someone can't meet somebody's expectation here. They're waiting and they feel like they got no choice but to wait in the situation. All right, so yeah, this is all I got, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started with you. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you guys like these kind of readings where I focus on clarity and truth. I don't want to feed you a bullshit type of excessive reading, especially if it doesn't even seem like it's truth and clarity, because I want to help you. I want to give you clarity and truth, and I want to hopefully guide you in your healing process, or understanding at least. If you're the healing process, it's really up to you. Okay, so especially those who need healing. All right, let's see, Geminis. What do we got for you guys? See what's happening with my Geminis. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys can see all the way down. Maybe not as much, but this is the room I got right now. Okay, so the toll in labor talks about work, investment, literally hard work, put in effort. And there's some kind of new desire or new creation or new willpower now, or desire to do something here. Okay, then we have some kind of male energy here looking towards that. This person's looking towards making an effort, investing, desiring to invest in something. The reason why they want to desire, because they want to work on things. Someone wants to work on things. They want passion, or they have some kind of passion towards working on something here. I don't know who the male energy is. See, Geminis can embody feminine and male energy, so don't always think that's another person. That could be you, Geminis. So even if it wasn't Gemini, sometimes some people can be more of a feminine, nurturing, caring, giving, and some of the male energies to me could be more like protective, aggressive, dominant kind of energy. So that's all I'm going to say about that one. And then let's go ahead and move forward. There's something about maturing. It's like understanding by experience, or not playing stupid child games, and understanding what satisfies someone, what is fulfilled, what I can do, and what I cannot do about something here. All right. And then community talks about a large group of people, or your environment, or how you socialize. I also view it as socializing, your family, large group setting, or a massive group of people that have an opinion that influence you, or you don't, whether influence you like it or not. There's some kind of a lot of support here is what it's telling me. A lot of energy, a lot of happiness, a lot of support. Okay. And then, so it could be that somebody here understand things are done, or I understand what fulfills me now. The community, I understand what kind of support I've gotten from the community, if that helps. So, or from these group of people. There is some kind of, there's some kind of movement here. There's some kind of delivery. There's something coming in. There's some kind of news. And it could be anything. Something new is coming in, or something's coming in you've been expecting. It could be an answer. It could be a letter. It could just be something about your vehicle too. And there's something that you're going to be starting to feel like a small emotion about, or a beginning of some type of, I can't even talk, guys. Some type of emotion, or being very infatuated, distracted by this emotionally here. Okay. Then we have you're wanting to be guided, or you're looking for direction here, and something's changing. So to me, it's almost like the direction you were meant to go, or are going, is changing. There's a cycle. It's changing here. I see that everybody sees it different, but it's something like it's time's up, or time is coming, or time is running out. All right, so this is all I got, Gemini. Sorry I couldn't even talk. I need to just cool off and take a deep breath. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Libra. Welcome to Cruise and Tarot. I'm back. I'm making more videos. If you like these kind of videos, please like, share, and subscribe, guys, so I can continue to go. I'm here for entertainment purposes, but I do focus on clarity and truth. Not no bullshit over the top obsessive behavior reading, because I don't want to be part of the problem. I want to help you find clarity and truth. Okay, here we go. Libra, let's see what's happening. I'm also on TikTok. If you guys are interested in checking that out, let me know. I'm trying to grow that channel. Seems like it's taken off way better than YouTube has been. I don't think I get much support from YouTube, period, or the views there, but it is what it is. Just wanted to come out, but I'm not going to take, you know what? I'm going to take it because it feels like it needs to come out here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. This is what's happening next. This is more an in-depth reading, believe it or not, because there's way more cards. Okay, let's see what's happening next for you. There's some kind of gift or offer that you're going to be focused on emotionally. You're going to be a little bit infatuated with this thing. You possibly are going to... it could be a happy surprise, like a surprise. It hits you in the heart though, whatever this is emotionally. Okay, so there's some kind of connection here that you're already in for some of you guys, or you have been in this connection before, and there was a separation or potential separation here, or some kind of decision for you guys to figure things out, something like that. Adjudication means someone comes in to help you figure things out, or going to a place or a system to help you make a decision here. But sorry, there's flies in here because I have the door open, and not a lot of flies. It's just sometimes one big cow looking fly comes in here and it's really noisy, and because my dog's food and water in here because he wants to be out here with me. So anyways, so what was I saying? You're someone here that you've already had a separation with, someone that you could have had a separation if you're still together, or someone here from the past is gonna make you some kind of offer, or an apology here. Then we're talking about something may pause or stop, or something about the support is something is going to change, and it has to do with some kind of truth here. Some truth is going to come out, and it's going to change the way things are when it comes to someone. It's almost like things will be slower, or they're going to feel stuck because of some kind of straight to the point, no bullshit, blunt kind of truth. All right. Then we have some kind of trying to build a bridge together, trying to come back together, trying to fix things again. But someone's either there's a Pisces in the picture, or there's somebody who's really confused and mixed emotions about this. And someone here that had a lot of feelings in the past, or still holds some kind of feelings when it comes to you. I'm not saying they're good feelings. I'm just saying they're feelings. And it's almost, some of you guys, feelings have changed, but they still have feelings. Okay, so then we have a community here. And we have looking out. Community and looking out. Planning. Okay, so something from, okay. If you're waiting for an answer that affects you within your community, it could be like government assistance. It could be literally your community, or someone within your support group. There's something to look forward to. You're going to be looking out, like watch out for that. But it's going to be something that will be different, or will change your mind of some sorts. Okay. Then we have changes are coming, and they're coming in strong. I think it has to do with that within your community. All right. So this is all I got, Libra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hey Capricorn, welcome to Cruise and Tarot. I'm back. I'm making more videos, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and follow so I can grow. I'm also on that TikTok thing if you guys want to check that out. It seems to be growing way faster for me, but it's like really short readings, but maybe you guys like that. Check it out too. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and get started on truth and clarity for Capricorn on what's happening next. Come on. Got these cards recently. Sorry, there's a huge fly in here. And I can't seem to get it. And I gotta leave my door open for the dog because there's food and water in here for him. Okay, so let me pull some cards. Oh, I thought I heard somebody, but yeah. Anyways. There you go. Let's see what's happening for you Capricorns. Sorry, I apologize to you, some of you Capricorns, if you're involved in this. There is some kind of compatibility video that I watched on, I don't remember which one it was on, but which platform. And my God, all the Capricorns were talking so much shit about the Geminis. I had to go in there and defend my fellow Geminis. But I didn't mean to. It was like horrible, mean. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Capricorns were so fucking perfect. You know? They must have no divorce rates at all. They must never feel lonely. Anyways, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's see here. And it's not that I took it personally, because a lot of it's bullshit. People are just very bitter. And some of them didn't even date a Gemini. So I don't even know why they're talking shit like that. But it's just the fact that it was just all negative. All like, wow, it's like, It's like, why is Geminis always hated? Anyways. Honestly, I don't even remember where I left off. Oh yeah, I was talking a lot of shit about people talking shit about Geminis. Anyhow, let's go ahead and talk about this. The key represents some kind of lock-in, but it looks unlocked. There's some kind of solution that you're going to find to something that was revealed to you, or because something was revealed to you, or maybe self-revealing about yourself or something like that. There's some kind of deception here, no trust, jealousy, snake, deceitful energy here. I think it's someone's going to get karma because of that. It has to do with some kind of it's like almost someone revealing their true selves, and you're going to see them as a fucking snake, and they're going to get their karma for some of you guys, because there's a snake going crazy there too. All right, so there's going to be a lot of finding purpose here. There's going to be multiplying. There's going to be some kind of upgrade. There's going to be a lot of things finding purpose for. It's like understanding, like all in your head though. There's the crown. It's going to crown you. And then there's the whole putting shit to rest, ending things, finding peace, if anything. Not saying killing something off or nothing like that. Making peace, putting things to rest, possibly when it comes to some kind of wanting to take action because of emotion, or someone taking action because of an emotion, or someone you have in your heart that took a certain action that you feel like you have to put it to rest. And it could be about forgiveness, not too sure. Okay, there's some kind of travel, distance, or movement. You know, it could be about vehicle and a new beginning. So if it is about a vehicle, you've been wanting to get a new vehicle, there's potentially a beginning to get a new vehicle, to something new, or being very spontaneous about that. Or this could be like time movement. I'm being very spontaneous and I'm starting a new beginning. All right. So with someone here, it could be like restart if you're still interested in someone, that you would give an opportunity, but they would also be interested, if that makes sense. Okay, so then we have courtship and or harmony. Someone desires that. Someone has the willpower. Someone's inspired to do that here. All right, this is all I got, Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I did notice that there's no kings though, so that's interesting. There's just a knight and a potential fool. So keep in mind that. Bye. Hey Taurus, welcome to Cruise and Tarot. I'm back making more videos. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can grow. I'm here for entertainment purposes, nothing more, nothing less. If you like these kind of readings, please subscribe. And then also check out TikTok. Let's see what's happening. Truth and clarity for my Tauruses. Alrighty, let's see what's happening. I'm also looking into the Chinese astrology. Is kind of neat. I like to dive into different kind of stuff. I don't think I'll be doing any of that stuff. I just kind of focus on tarot or oracles and cartomancy, maybe lenormand stuff, you know, too. Just keep those. But it's pretty interesting too, though. Okay, let's see what's happening for my Taurus. Okay, let's see what's happening for Taurus. I'm gonna do this one like this. Hopefully you guys can see it, but if not, I don't. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough room here. Okay, maybe like this. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what's happening, guys. Ooh. Okay, we have somebody here being deceitful, being reserved, you know, holding back, keeping secrets, not talking, not speaking, pretending. And what are they pretending about? It has to do with some kind of authority, ambition, structure, control. Someone's pretending that they're in control, is what it's telling me. Okay, someone here is holding back, being greedy when it comes to investment and or putting some kind of effort, putting the work into it. Then we have here something not looking good, something's unhealthy, something's not right, something's not balanced, and someone is feeling stuck. Right, and then we have, so here the Magician, willpower, wanting to create something, putting on a show. For sometimes I get it. It's like all the work and effort they've done, they're taking a break, putting things to rest. They can't do that anymore. Okay, when it comes to, again, effort, job, career, work, investment, somebody here feels like they've been really focused on that, or they feel like they put a lot of it into it. They're waiting for something to pan out when it comes to how much investment they've done or work. And here's work again, working together, collaborating in a very strong way, but feeling left out cold, feeling cold about working together, or things may be working out. Okay, sorry, this is all I got, Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hi Virgo, welcome to Cruise and Tarot. Let's go ahead and see what's happening next for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm also on TikTok if you want to check that out. I'm here for entertainment purposes, but I still focus on clarity and truth. I don't want to feed you a bullshit reading because I don't want to be part of your problem. I want to be part of your healing and or solution with clarity. But a lot of the healing, it's really up to you. Wow. Okay. So here we go. Okay, Virgo. Zuko. Here's my dog. The Lily talks about peace. Being older, more mature. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Virgo, you're prioritizing your peace more. You're prioritizing your peace more over something. What is this something? Something you were really fucking emotional, confused about. And you got tired of waiting, or you got tired of waiting on someone not giving you what you expected or deserved. Then we have here a male type of energy. Could have been a little too passionate. Could have been too negative here. There's some kind of truth. Something will be revealed about this person to you, or you about towards this person. This is making some kind of judgment call here when it comes to being practical, secure. Feel insecure about some kind of judgment here. A decision that will affect a connection. Some kind of solution to open things up, or a solution period, or freeing yourself of something because you have to do it, because what matters the most is the fucking truth. The blunt truth here. You want it offered, or you want to offer it, is what it's telling me. Here we talk about potential connection, harmony, celebrations, to have more. So it's like you perhaps may be wanting to cut somebody out. This is the energy of all that, because you want harmony, you want more balance, you want to have more of harmony. Like this is your bubble. Zuko, this is your bubble. My dog's in here. This is a bubble, and you're trying to protect that. You have a ribbon over it. You know what you have, and you know what you want to keep, and you want to give it all your best. And this is what's giving you the most. So some of you guys, it just really talks about a person you're trying to cut out, or a type of personality, the way you've been carrying yourself too. But I really do feel like it's a judgment against someone in your life that you feel like it's not secure, not practical, and you want to protect yourself in a way. All right, this is all I got, Virgo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hi, Aries. Welcome to Cruise and Tarot. I'm back and making more videos. Even though I'm here for entertainment purposes, I do focus on clarity and truth. What does that mean? I don't serve you what you want to hear. I give you what you need to hear. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Aries. What's happening next for you guys? Let's see. What's happening with my Aries? And just because you hear something you don't want to hear, it doesn't mean it's not truth. Or it doesn't mean it has to happen, because again, this just prepares you, makes you look at things you need to change if you want a different outcome. And you could always change that. There's free will. Free will. All right, so this is what's happening with my Aries. Okay, this talks about some kind of, again, sorry, my dog's in here. He's getting out now. Some kind of potential success here, desire for success, being all business, making a decision, this is not about emotions. This is not even about, you know, it's just like a business decision, a serious decision that you don't have a drop of emotions when it comes to. And it's like you're trying to maintain control when it comes to this. For some of you guys, if you have a job or a business, this is saying you're trying to maintain control at your business, or trying to maintain something that you maybe feel a little bit unlucky about and you want it to succeed. If it is a person, it could be someone here that that's very business-like, business, straight to the point, direct. Person could be a little bit too blunt, and you have to maintain defense and or control with this person. Like almost defend yourself if it is a person. All right, there is some kind of toxicity here, anger issues, very negative emotions here. Or this could be talking about pleasure. I mean, the only good thing, which is not that great when I see the devil sometimes, is pleasure. And what I mean, why it's considered good, I mean, because pleasure is pleasure, whether you look at it bad or wrong. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, there is some bad toxic pleasure out there, but the base of it is called pleasure, right? So I'm not even gonna go crazy over that, but I'm just saying there's something that you've indulged in that you're feeling you need to stop. You feeling like desperate, feel like you're lacking. There you were. I'm not going to use the word pleasure. Indulged in something you've indulged in. You feel like you've been left out in the cold because of that. You feel like you suffered after you came down from that indulging phase. It's almost saying like somebody has done something, and it doesn't have to be addictions, guys. And what do I mean? Is someone giving you a lot of attention here, and it felt really good. Like it felt like you were dependent on this emotion, how they make you feel, and then all of a sudden they cut you off and you feel cold. They feel even lower than what you felt originally before they gave you this attention. Okay, sorry I have to say it that way. There's some kind of institution. What is the institution? It could be the government, school, the church. So this your foundation when it comes to your legacy, your family, because there's legacy right there. So your home, what you built with someone, what you built for yourself, and there's some kind of legacy or happiness that you're focused on. Okay, so then we have someone wants a new opportunity or is seeking some type of prosperity when it comes to this, because they want good fortune, they want happiness here. Okay, this could also be someone that is like the head of the household, because I see it above this, that you had to defend yourself, you had to maintain control with. There was someone toxic about them that it was making you feel upset. That's the way it's kind of flowing now, because now I've seen these, and this talks about your home, what you've built, what you have together. This one talks about having a new opportunity with this person or wanting one for great fortune. And then we have here the loss, theft, doing something sneaky, stealing, doing something negative here. I don't know who it is that created a really fucking heavy responsibility and or burdensome that affects you too. This talks about fulfillment, feeling like things are complete, things are together, or your world is together, but at the same time it feels there's some kind of dissatisfaction, just some kind of disease. Everything's just not as beautiful as I thought it was going to be. I'm feeling guilty about it. Sorry. All right, this is what I got, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Leo, welcome to Cruise and Tarot. All right, do you guys like these videos? Please like, share, and subscribe, guys, and follow. I'm also on TikTok if you want to check it out. I'm here for entertainment purposes, nothing more, nothing less. If you like these readings, there's more information in the description box. Okay, I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. whether you like it or not. Sometimes it's not easy to swallow. All right, but let's see here. All right, let's see what's happening for my Leos. What is happening next for my Leos? And again, this is not set in stone, guys. You always have the opportunity to change anything, because if you see it, what I'm telling you, you don't have to go with the flow. You can just make the better changes for your life, the better choices for your life. I want to help you seek clarity and truth. I don't want to set you in obsessive behavior either. All right, let me just look this over. Somebody here is looking forward to taking a risk. Someone here is looking towards taking some kind of chance. Okay. They're really confused and very emotional how to do this. They don't know how to do this because it's a big obstacle. It's something big to take on. And someone feels that maybe it's too much for me to deal with. There's too much for me to take on. There's a little stubborn energy here, feeling very negative towards this. There's some kind of business here or success someone's really focused on, and they're looking to either balance that out, or it could be maybe looking at some kind of truth when it comes to this, sticking to some kind of truth. So like, if is this a risk you're taking because of your business or your money or your income or your job, someone wants to make sure things stay balanced, or feeling like I may rock the boat too much and may put me in a worse position than I'm at. Or this could be somebody looking at their money or their investment or the success right now, and they're looking, how would this affect my business? How will this affect me? Okay, just like a typical business type of person will do. Okay, I mean, you look at the risks, right? Okay, so somebody here, it's like the legacy card. What I mean is like what you've built, what you have, what you've accomplished here, your legacy here. Someone's looking more at the negative side than the positive side right now. All right, and then we have here something about being sneaky, strategic. Okay, I don't know if somebody here you need to be watching out for. I really don't think so. This could be someone sneaky and deceptive that you don't know about. That's could be affecting your business, your income. So you need to look for your own numbers. But I really do feel like you strategizing, trying to envision things, trying to plan out for things, but you're being quiet about it. Or it's telling you to keep quiet until you figure it out. And then there's some kind of awakening, someone looking for a sign, being quiet because they're looking for a sign or awakening towards what path to take when it comes to this. And what does this go ties to? Is something's coming up, and someone Leo is thinking whether or not looking towards taking this chance and or risk. All right, so this is all wrapped around that, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to Cruise and Tarot. Let's go ahead and make some videos for you guys on what's next. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's the only way I can grow, and this is how you get it for free. All right, these are general readings, but I hope it resonates. There's more information in the description box, and I'm also on TikTok if you want to check it out. Okay, let's see what's happening with my Sagittarius. What is next? I don't tell you what you want to hear, guys. I can make a video about that, but I tell you on what you need to hear. And the decisions are always yours. Just because you see something you may not like in these readings, that doesn't mean you have to let it happen. You could always make the best decisions for your own life. You're in control. You have free will. Okay, so let's see what's happening. And it could always change depending on decisions you make. All right, so here we go. Sagittarius. Why am I getting Virgo energy that you've been looking into something really deep, contemplating something, looking for a sign, waiting for a sign, waiting for something to guide you or someone to guide you in something. You're looking for an answer, you're looking for an opening, you're looking for the door to open to work something out, to collaborate. Whatever this is, you've taken a break from. You're not talking to. You haven't seen it. You haven't been around it in a while. You've had the will to create this. You have the will in the past, present, or future when it comes to this. You feel like you were lacking the tools, the capability of doing this, or you were wondering if you could, period. All right. I think you've waited. You were sitting there waiting. Maybe time went by, or maybe you were looking for some advice or mentorship, or waiting for this person to tell you what to do. Or God, universe, whatever you believe in. All right. There's some kind of male energy here that's looking away from taking a break. Like not wanting to contemplate anymore. Not wanting to sleep on this anymore. What is the other word I'm thinking about here? Sorry. Maybe someone not wanting to even have conversations about this because there's a burden in the window. The conversations in the past. Okay. So then we have here paying attention to details about a conversation, remembering a conversation, thinking about a conversation or details or messages or documentation of some sorts. Feeling like this was either lucky or unlucky or wishing to act upon, like wishing to answer, but instead taking a break. There's something about the future here, or wishes towards the future, or wanting to take movement, wanting to create something, desiring to have what it takes to make some kind of action or to decide something here. But here, someone is too focused or really focused on a disaster, chaos. Like everything will shift is what they're expecting. Or someone here waiting for someone to change completely. Like change your mind, change your ideas, change something completely here. Or things have changed completely now. Or could. All right, this is all I got, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. All right, Cancer. Welcome to Cruising Tarot. Truth and clarity, what you need to hear, not what you want to hear sometimes, but it is what it is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and follow. Check out TikTok, and there's more information in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started with my Cancers. What's next for you guys? What is happening for my Cancers? I don't think I really knew many Cancers. I don't think so. Alrighty. All right, let's see what's happening with you guys. Okay, someone here is looking in the past. Watching their back. Looking for something to pop back up. Okay, there's some kind of cause and effect thing that's affecting somebody here. What do I mean? Someone's looking towards the past on someone else, maybe within themselves, and wondering how this is going to affect me now or in the future. This has to do with some type of either third-party situation or happy times. No, this is heartache, and it could be about a third-party situation. Number 3 pops out a lot for me, possibly. And I don't mean that there's another person all the time, guys. There doesn't always mean another person. It can be something stupid that they did, or their attitude. It could be an addiction. It could be anything that gets in the way. Anything that gets in the way from a healthy connection that two people want. That's what I mean when I say third party. All right. And this has to do with some kind of money, or it could be some kind of investment, or someone playing a part that they had no business playing in. And there's sneaky, deceitful kind of part that they were portraying here. All right, so someone here, the Essential Act card came out. Someone feels really confused. They don't know what they want, or they don't know what they don't want. Or it's like their peace is being disturbed and they're very mixed emotion about this. They're very stuck in some kind of illusion because they don't have some kind of truth, or they're, even with the truth that's in front of them, they still don't see things clearly. There's a lot of action and movement and drive towards some kind of offer or some type of benefit, or someone's very blessed here. Someone's very blessed. Or someone being pushed towards making a decision on some kind of offer here, or what they can offer. All right, there's something about lacking because the Tower could be like left, like pushed out. Everything changed. Like this sometimes mean to me like a huge disaster, and a divorce can be a disaster too. Or it could be someone feels like they're, clinging on something that happened to them. And sometimes I hate to say it, but using it as an excuse in their life. Even though because there's a shift, foundation change, or chaos, destruction, it doesn't mean that you can't start over again. It doesn't mean you shouldn't improve. It doesn't mean you should not move forward. Sometimes it takes resting, sometimes it takes healing, sometimes it takes help. But anybody and everybody should try their best to do better for themselves. All right, and okay, so there we have sleepless nights. Okay, does somebody have here sleepless nights because someone here is seen very negative? There is some kind of male energy here, and it doesn't have to be a man. If it's you're a female, and I'm talking about you, this is the male is very dominant. The male is very controlling kind of energy here, and it's affecting their sleep. Or whatever happened here, it's still dominating their sleep, if that makes any sense, in their dreams or nightmares. All right, this is all I got, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to Cruisin' Tarot. If you like these kind of readings, please like, share, and subscribe, guys, so I can grow. I'm here for entertainment purposes, nothing more, nothing less, but I do focus on clarity and truth. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. There's more information in the description box, and I'm also on TikTok. Pisces, let's see what's happening for you guys. Whoops. I already shuffled them, but I bumped into them. Sorry, my chair. Oh, my chair squeaks too, but my door's cracked open for my dog, and it squeaks, and then my dog makes noises. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening. Somebody here is nourishing some kind of friendship or loyalty, or wanting someone else to nourish some kind of friendship and or loyalty here. Someone's trying to be more, what is the word here? Want to structure, it's like structure a connection over a promise or a bond. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be a friend. It could be a family. It could be a business deal or anything like that. Someone, sorry, there's a huge fly in here because I have my door open. There's someone looking into details, looking into facts when it comes to some kind of drama and or a conflict here. Some kind of reality here. This could be like an investigation into that, a look into that. Someone feels left out in the cold. They have no resources when it comes to having mentorship. Not having anybody to help me. Not having anybody to possibly even listen. What do I want to say listen here? Or being left out in the cold by a mature person, an older person here. Someone who has some kind of authority, worldly authority here. All right, and then we have some kind of court decision here. Decision, documentations coming in, something. I'm not too sure what that is about, but it's telling me here. Some kind of decision, some kind of justice, some kind of judgment, some kind of tax documentation, doesn't matter. Something given by the government of some sorts. The government's involved in this. Divorce papers, I don't know. Whatever you're involved in this whole situation here. And then we have the Knight of Diamonds, which is the Knight of Coins. And it talks about responsibility, hard work, slow. It took time. Okay, there's some kind of collaboration here. The church, could be marriage or teamwork, building things together. It may change. All right, this is all I got, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Cruising Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I focus on clarity and truth. There's more information in the description box, and I'm also on the Tiki Talk thing. Please support my channel so I can grow. I don't ask for money or anything like that. You can send it, but you don't have to. I just really appreciate the subscriptions, likes, and comments, and especially those happy comments. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know what's happening next? Oh, that one came out. Oh, that's the same. Almost the same as Pisces, too. You guys dealt with the Pisces. Gosh, two of them want to come out. Alright, so Scorpio. Someone here is looking into some kind of detail, investigating something that happened in the past, looking back. And whatever this is, it really interests this person. They're very curious. They're excited. Maybe that's you looking into some paperwork, studying things, looking into detail and being excited about something here. There's some kind of success here or a drive towards something here. Being motivated because of a promise or a potential connection here. There's some kind of either decision, judgment here. Some kind of decision and or judgment because someone is being deceitful or someone not really strategizing something correctly. There's some kind of forgiveness after feeling trapped. Forgiveness after criticizing and cornering somebody here is what it's telling me. Or it's like awakening that someone was a victim, a professional victim here too. It could be that. All right, and then we have some kind of government here, like looking into details, making some kind of judgment. There's books there. And then this is the institution, the opposition. All right, so it's like saying something about the institution or opposition, the church, the government, because it's all becoming a little bit strange. This could be anything. Like I said, it could be your education system, medical facilities, the government, police, anything. But there's some kind of positive energy, positive potential outcome here. Someone is going to gain confidence and courage in time. Or someone needs to gain confidence and or courage when it comes to this wacky time frame. All right, this is all I got, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.